Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gents. Wherever, whenever, I will be reviewing the Syn Apex, but more importantly, I hope you guys are all safe in this quarantine. And even more important than that, yes, there's something more important, click that subscribe button. But other than that, I'm just kidding. But by clicking the subscribe button, it will help you stay safe. And it's better to stay safe and sorry. Let's get into the review. Firstly, and very importantly, unlike the GameSir aim switch log name. Even the name's already better than the GameSir aim game VR thing. But continuing forth. Luckily for you guys, I have already unboxed it, and here it is. So with that card aside, we do not need, because I will be showing you guys how to be setting this up from beginning to the end. So it's very easy, and I'll be explaining it with you guys. So firstly, we have the USB splitter, or USB hub. Just splits one USB into three, and these three, can you guess? Exactly, mouse, keyboard, and controller. Doesn't matter which order, they're in no specific order. And we're going to continue on to where most of your money is being invested. When this little adapter, I call it an adapter, I'm not sure what it is, but it does adapt your inputs, your mouse and keyboard inputs into a controller. So it is a befitting name for it. And very importantly, press this button right above it, the only one on the USB or adapter. The adapter, like I said, I for sure knew that. But you just press it when you're opening the app. So make sure Bluetooth is on, open the app, and press the button. And it's just a one-time connection thing, right? Just like my ex. But continuing on with this video's volunteers. And we are back. So this is my Xbox where we're going to be connecting everything. Just in case you guys don't know, just make sure there's no confusion, because this is very easy, but just in case. But the software side is very difficult, and I'll be explaining all of it with you. First piece of hardware, the adapter, very simple, and then here is the USB hub. And very simple, just connect the USB hub to the adapter, and then to the adapter to your Xbox. And that's it. That's the Syn Apex side of connection side of things. Jeez, I'm bad at this. And with the help of today's volunteers, from my keyboard and mouse, we'll be using them to connect to and into this USB hub. Here goes. So, see, easy, yeah, very easy. Okay, I got the wrong side, but mistakes are fixed. Doesn't matter which way they go. Any order, and just grab your favorite Xbox controller, and we're done. That's it. That's all anticlimactic. Nothing special. Tricked ya. Now that's it. We're done. And here comes that one-time connection thing. So just grab your phone, and it will just instruct you how to connect it. It's just like any other Bluetooth device. And just press the button when you're ready to connect, and it will pair on its own. Very simple. So we'll be moving on to the computer just to show you some settings. Alright, here we are at my desktop. So very easy. So just open up your mouse settings, and I have two profiles. So the first one is just for my everyday gaming use for my PC, just nothing special. The second one is where you would like to have it at 10,000 DPI. Have a second one at whatever DPI you're used to, just in case when you plug in your mouse back into your laptop, it's not so hard to control. You could just switch DPI to make it easier to control, because 10,000 is really high up there. I highly recommend just leaving it at 10,000. It works perfect, just because if you're trying to adjust your sensitivity, it's easier to get some micro adjustments when it's at 10,000. It's You could go. I could think I could go with 12,000 or can't remember, but it's perfect. It's enough, but not too much. It's like that sweet spot. You could adjust it, but 10,000 is perfect. I am very happy to see that downloading this app is so easy, unlike the aim switch, I can't remember correctly, and it's probably because I don't want to, because it was probably the most difficult thing. But just go to Google Play Store, go to the Apple Store, just put Syn Apex, and it's that very top one, Syn Apex Manager. Just look at the picture. Very easy. I'm very happy to see that. And here we are in the app, and I'm going to show you how to set up a new config from start to end. Not really difficult, but just to show you. Just go top right, select new config, and here we're just going to search up a game that we want. That might be someone's, but just search one up. It's so much easier. So Siege is going to be my choice because I have it. It's very popular, and if you guys play Siege on console, you guys know. So just select the game, and at the top bottom, it's going to have PS4 and Xbox highlighted. I'm Xbox, so I'm selecting Xbox. Vice versa, if you're on PlayStation. And just select no. Yes just takes you to the website. It's never been helpful for me. And just click the top left with the pencil, and that's the edit button to edit your config. And now that we are in here in all your configs, let's start configuring your configs. And scrolling down, we have all your binds. So just select key and just select bind. So for fire mode, B. Observe tool, 5, which is just default on Siege. Same thing with drone. I'm playing the default. Ping is Z. So just go through. See, these are not configured like that, and I don't know why. So never just get a config and just run it. Go edit it every single time. And for crouch on PC, it is control, left control, and reload, I recommend F, because F is like tear down walls, put down your stuff, and if you leave it as R, you're going to be having to press R to put down your stuff, everything. Break down a wall, you're pressing reload, it's so confusing. Primary gadget, that's going to be my middle mouse wheel. Secondary gadget, I leave it as G. I think that's how it is on PC. I'm really sure it is. And very simple, just edit through everything. Do not play straight like this. Ever. Don't ever. No. No. It's a big no-no. We will now be adjusting your sensitivity. So at the very top, on this slide, just that's hip fire, and the second one is aim down sights. So I have a rough idea where mine is. It's around this area. Very easy. The rest doesn't even matter. So it's just your binds and your sensitivity, and that's it, and you're good to go. And on top left, just select save. So editing this does edit live. And here we have your color control. So on the adapter itself, it would coordinate your color that you select here with the configs. So if you're playing a different game, you could have like maybe Apex green, but for here it's gonna be blue, and I'm gonna show you guys how that looks like in real life. So here we are in the real world. So see, it's baby blue because I selected that. So I'll just turn on the brightness so you guys can see better. And I'm just gonna go scroll through the color. Easy, just coordinates to let you know what config you are playing on. And if I go right now and load up my primary config for CSGO, Siege, very top one, select it. Now it's red. And now we're going to go to the one we just made right now for this video. You can have multiple configs. So now it's going to be yellow because that's what I set it as right now. And I could go and change that again. So it lets you know. So you have to guess, which I think is really great, unlike the other one. And we just hop straight into situations on Siege. So just me messing around. So my back button of my mouse is to knife. But it's usually meant to lean, but you know it's console, so it's the knife button is to lean if you're not aimed down sights. So let's give you just a quick run through. Oh, I thought he was still there. He moved. My bad. Not the best. Probably not the best showcase. not the best aim. Maybe I'm just a little off, but that recoil control was no doubt easy to control. And we're just gonna continue pushing through. Easy, easy. Do I really have to commentary this gameplay? Or commentate? I don't know if that were correct. Okay, not the best gameplay. I know it could be better, but it works. Alright, so the reason I'm taking basically just raw footage straight from the game, showing the mouse and the game, is because I gotta show you something, and I'm just showing, I think raw footage would be the best way to show it. So let me just, alright, so for sure, one thing, as far as I could feel, I feel no mouse delays or inputs. Really responsive, unlike the GameSir aim switch that I reviewed back then. Really responsive. I really cannot feel anything at all, which is great. But alongside with that, oh, same thing with the, so that's just the shooting, but same thing with left and right. But there is a but. This thing has a max limit, and it's hard to explain. This thing has a max limit, really hard to explain. So for example, sorry, I had to repeat myself. And for the fire alarm, it's not gonna stop. It's how it is, okay? But continuing on, okay, let's see if we can get close. See that house, my hand? From window to window. It's pretty easy. Very small movements. See that? I'm only using my wrists to go from the window to the window. But look at my hand. I'm at the window, the right window, and I'm gonna go to the left window. I'm at the right window right now. I'm barely like at the left window, and I moved it from like here to here. There's a reason for that, and that's because I hit the max speed. So for example, you know you hit the max speed, or you get close to the max speed, is when you see the thing moving, it'll start flashing. Once you like flick way too fast, it'll flash right there. So that is pretty darn bad. So the faster you flick, the worse it's gonna be, and you're gonna feel it. So best thing is don't flick so hard. It's really hard to explain how it feels. It just, there's a max speed, and when you hit that max speed, it's not going to stop your mouse. You just have like a limit, so you could move even faster if you going a little faster, and it's pretty good. Gonna go a little bit faster. I'm just gonna see what happens. See, I'm barely moving left, right, left, right, left, right. From here to here, and I'm using like arm motions. So it's really difficult to explain how it feels, but that's how it is. The real faster you flick, it's not going to travel as far as you want it to, is the best way I could explain, because of the max speed. And if you play on high sensitivity, it's going to happen a lot more. You're going to hit it. You're going to have to be more aware of it if you play on high sensitivity. And I play on low sensitivity. For example, CSGO, I play on 400 DPI with 1.95 game sense in CSGO. That's my sensitivity, and that's pretty darn low. And that's my aim down sight. So for hip fire, it shouldn't be important, even if you hit max speed. I don't think so, but it's where your aiming is. But as far as I play on low sensitivity, so I don't have to worry as much, but it's still there. And as well, there's anything I could think of. Jeez, sorry. It still feels good, even though there's a max speed. I don't hit it very often because I hit low. I play low sense, and I used to play high sense, and you just gotta really make sure you don't flick. Just, long story short, don't flick. So it's hard to explain until you guys play it. I would love to show it, but it's more of a feeling. So that's one real big downside. And other than that, oh, that's what it was. It does have connections issues sometimes. So I'll plug in my mouse and keyboard to it. The mouse will light up, the keyboard will light up, but it will not control anything. My controller, I could go to my controller. You still could use a controller. But I would go, the controller would be on, everything's on, but the mouse and keyboard would not work, and it will look like it's working. And that's just how it is. So my fix for that is just unplug it, plug it back in, plug it back in. If that doesn't work, like plug this straight from out of the Xbox and plug it back in. Other than that, then there's this, either just plug in, unplug, and plug it back in from here. So either or, and I just keep repeating it until it works. So that's the best advice I could give. Other than that, those are the downsides. I've been using this for a year and I love it. Oh, long story short, again, for sure, you cannot use this with every game. Like for example, you know the kick to vote, you like press back button. I always forget. It's either 5 or 6. It's either yes or no. I forget which one's the up arrow and Z's the down arrow. Yeah, Z's down, so it's really hard. So if say you're playing PUBG and you're using the exact same controls, you know how you try to loot boxes? You have to use Z to go down, up here. What's my left? I don't even know what the left D-pad is. You can't even just use your mouse to aim over its own. It really doesn't adapt well to games. So like again, as I said, for example, I press F to reload because if I put it as R, it will be like me pressing the reload button to place down equipment, and that's completely weird. So I just stuck with F to reload and to put down equipment. Open doors, break barricades. F is pretty darn important, so I thought I could just switch up reloading. But I do adapt well going from PC back to the console pretty easily. So again, and then for like Apex Legends, if you want to get your healing, you hold for, and then you use the right stick, which is the aim stick, and you go on the wheel and choose what you want. So if it's like going the mouse and going like that, then you can go slow. You have to go pretty fast to pick a mouse wheel or on the healing wheel. Oh geez, I accidentally muted. I'll see if I can fix that. But other than that, that's what I could think of. The downsides. I still think it is really good. Just try it out. It's still really good. It works. It's very simple. It's easy to use. All from your phone. Other than that, geez, that's the best I could give. I'm gonna play a clip. Alright, so here we're playing a clip of me. So just a good moment. I think that brings out the highlights of this. And again, it's really hard to explain, but it's like a feel. Like once you use it, you kind of learn not to flick. It's really hard to explain. It's a feeling. I've gotten used to it. I could switch from PC easily to this. It does not feel like an actual mouse. 100% no, it does not. It still does the job. I'm not as good as I am on console as I am on PC. No excuses there. I can promise that. It just does not work the same. I wish it would. The translating from mouse and keyboard to controller. So here I got really easy kill, as you can see. Easy controller recall, and I see the ball, man. I just have to protect it. So recall control is so easy, little adjustments. So I can't. Just thinking about playing this on a controller right now seems really difficult because it's the distance. So that's where it really shines at. I know I got like 2 more people coming in. I know one's about to come. Try to pick up the bomb. I'm just gonna deny that bomb. Spray control. I just didn't go for or not spray control. Easy recoil control. I just couldn't make it to the head. There we go. And that's like the end of the clip. There's no more than that. I hope you guys really do enjoy this review. I try to make it as short as possible, but had to give all the information testing out. I really try to make it as short. Other than that, if you guys like it, subscribe, and I do recommend this product. Thank you. Have a good day.